Took a few weeks, but we're back on the trail. Let's get it. So an update for you. I ended up leaving after Tehachapi. My ankle was just bothering me too much and I needed to get it checked out. So I ended up going home, back to Idaho. I got it checked out and I have a metal plate in there and the tendon's rubbing on it and it's causing tendonitis and bone spurs. And I'm gonna have to have surgery eventually, but I got to go ahead to keep hiking as long as I can manage the pain. So we're back out here today. I've only done 1 mile and it was feeling good after resting it, but it's already starting to let me know it's there. But I couldn't forgive myself if I didn't at least give it another go. So I'm out here trying again. We're gonna keep going as long as I can. Because of the timing, I ended up doing a flip-flop, which means I finished the desert section and I skipped the Sierras and I'm starting again doing the Northern California section. And ideally that would mean I would do this Northern California, Oregon, Washington, then you flip down and do the Sierras, because you can do those through October, so it gives me more time too. But you know, the bad news is I'm by myself again, and with no familiar faces around. So the group I was hiking with, they're still a couple weeks back, I think. So maybe they'll catch me. I'm going slow, take it easy on the ankle, and I have spots picked out where I can get out if I need to, if it's bothering me. But fingers crossed, everything's gonna be okay, and we're just gonna keep going. I'm glad to be back out here and not in the desert. So first spot, you start at Echo Lake and you just walk along this lake. It's absolutely beautiful, but it means a different set of challenges. Not so much long water carries, but I think I'm gonna get into some more snow, and there's a lot of black bear activity around here, so just little things you gotta do different. But man, it feels good to be back out here. And yeah, just being back and doing some hiking. I think it'll hit me once I get to camp tonight. The goal is to do just an easy 10 miles. Didn't get started till like noon. My girlfriend drove me to South Lake Tahoe, and we spent a couple days there, and then she just dropped me off on trail. So it's always hard to say goodbye. But you know, she knows it's important. It's just rough. But I don't know, I'm all smiles right now. This lake's beautiful. I'll sit down here eventually and start planning out the next couple days, because I just wanted to get on trail and then figure it out. So right now everything's going good. It's nice and warm, beautiful views, smells amazing. So let's get some miles in. Some pretty hiking. Snow. So I'm only about 6 miles into the day, but I'm just gonna say it. This is way more beautiful than the whole desert section I did. I mean, there was parts of the desert that were amazing, but I've been walking along lakes all day. It's just incredible out here. I just passed up such a cool camp spot right on the beach of this lake, but I'm hoping I'll find a better one. So, and there's lakes, I mean, for miles, different lakes pop up. So, yeah, it's incredible out here. Stoked to be here. There's the campsite for tonight. incredible. Quick little update. Did like, I think 7 or 8 miles today, which isn't bad. I left at like noon or 1 and didn't want to push it too hard the first day. So beautiful hiking right along this lake now. Found a cool little spot, but officially done with the desert. So this one section's bringing its own unique challenges. 2 biggest ones I've noticed so far, mosquitoes. I'll show you in a minute, but I'm right near the lake and I just walked down to grab some water and an egregious amount of mosquitoes and like clouds. I have a bug net just in case, but yeah, they're crazy. I guarantee you I've been bit at least 5 times, and I have bug spray on too, so it's just part of it, I guess. And number 2 is bears. There's a lot of bear activity around here, especially recently, so I need to hang my food, and there's not a lot of trees around me, so I'm gonna have to get creative. I have what's called a rock sack, so I'll hang it up, but yeah, it should be interesting. We're gonna make camp, finish making camp, eat some dinner, hopefully get an awesome sunset on this lake. It's really sunny right now, but yeah, I'll give you guys a view. This is the outside of my tent. Just waiting to get in and get me. Just enjoying the view tonight. What a day. Look at all the mosquitoes. Trying to get in. Not today. Good morning from mile 1100. Slept pretty good last night. Hundreds of mosquitoes on my tent, and they are out in full force this morning. Just keep walking through clouds of them. It's crazy. Feeling a little stiff this morning, as to be expected. Ankle stiff for sure, but already starting to loosen up as I'm walking. Goals to do 10 to 15 today. Nice, super chill day, and see how we're feeling tonight. But so far, so good. Didn't have any issues last night. No bears. Had an incredible view. Yeah, no complaints. Stoked to be back out here. See if we can see some cool stuff today. Seems like we're just hopping from lake to lake, which is amazing. So a little update for you. Just passed some hikers going the other way, and they said last night, about 2 miles up here where they were camping, there's a pretty annoying big bear that kept trying to get to their bags. Messed up one of the hikers' hiking bags, and then kept trying to get to their food bags and kept coming back throughout the night. I've heard that they don't care about humans up here. They just want food, so I'm gonna try and push it and maybe do 10, 15 today just to get around that area, because it's the second time I've heard he's been in that specific spot. Not that 10 miles would make that much of a difference, but for my peace of mind, it will. Also climbing up a mountain here soon, and there's supposed to be quite a bit of snow on the other side, so maybe do some glissading. Hopefully there's enough left. If not, just be slugging through it. So it should be fun. Views are incredible today. Got across there. What's up, y'all? So about to do the first big climb after being back on trail. About 1,800 feet, 1,900 feet up in the next 3.5 miles. And on the other side is snow, I'm pretty sure. So this will be the first real test. It's feeling mediocre at best right now. Kind of making my mind wander, you know, but this will be good. We'll get this done. Supposed to be some cool views, so we'll check it out. Getting up there. What's up, everybody? So first off, I want to apologize. It's been so long since I've uploaded a video. Obviously, I'm not on trail anymore. that last stretch was a little tricky with my ankle, and I made it about 3 or 4 miles after that last video, and my ankle gave out on me again when I was going uphill. It caused me to stumble a little bit, and just I had to take a break. And while I was sitting there, I just decided that was a wrap for this year. It just wasn't safe to keep going on it. So why the long pause from the video? Leaving was incredibly hard. Feeling like I didn't accomplish the goal I set out for myself. And just trying to adjust back to life. I took some time, did some traveling, and came back, rested my ankle, and now I've made the decision that I am going to attempt the PCT again next year, starting back from the beginning so I can do a real through hike and see how it goes. I had a lot of friends that ended up finishing and doing as much of the hikeable miles they could. Unfortunately, a lot of them weren't able to get to the northern terminus because of fires. The last, I think 30 miles were closed, which is very unfortunate for them. But I'm thankful for all the people I met and the experiences I had, and it just lit this bug in me that, I want to go back and put myself through it again, put myself through the suffering again, but also try and achieve some of those highs again. So now the permits for next year will come out next month. Whether or not I get one doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it anyways. You can do it through local permits and stuff like that. So the plan is to head out again around the same time. I have a little bit of a different strategy I'm going to use this time. I think this year I went a little too slow in the beginning and took a little too many zeros, just enjoying myself. I think this time I'm going to still start a little slower, but pick it up quicker and try and beat the fire seasons. So I'll be pushing bigger miles. And yeah, so now we're in prep. Got the go ahead from my surgeon to start working on my ankle again. I didn't have surgery or anything like that. It's something I might have to do later down the road, just because I have some really bad bone spurs and tendonitis where my tendons are rubbing on the plate I have in my ankle. So I'm going to be focusing a lot on that over the next 4 or 5 months, and really trying to strengthen that ankle and doing a lot more stretching. And then, a lot of the same prep. So we'll see how it goes this next year. I'm really confident. I have, I did about 600 miles this year, and that experience is going to help me a lot next year. So why am I starting all the way over? A lot of people, when I tell them that, they think I'm crazy. They're like, why don't you just start from where you stopped? And just for me, I want to be able to say I did the complete through hike in 1 year. And it may seem silly to other people, but that's just kind of important to me. So I'm excited to give it another go. I'll be posting some more updates before then. I'm going to switch out a little bit of gear, and then I'll take you guys on some of my training hikes. If there's anything else you guys want to see, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll see what I can do. I'm also going to be adding some of my other content to the YouTube channel, just because I assumed that everyone knew I was off trail just because my other channels are so popular, but or more popular than this. But then I started getting some comments like, hey, you haven't posted in a while, is everything okay? So I sincerely apologize about that. I should have done this a lot sooner. And we'll keep you guys updated, and we'll get the work done and hopefully have a successful run at it next year. Peace and love.